Storm Track 6 Weather Studios. This is a severe weather update.
Right, we are live with this weather briefing. Good afternoon, Storm Track 6's Tico Von Labor. So, tracking severe weather, a possible derecho could set up, and a very humid week for really the next couple of days. We could even hit 90 within a couple days. We already got red mode for those days. But let's switch over to early morning pinpoint Doppler, which is tracking some rain off to the south of Indianapolis towards New Pekin, Borden. This is moving towards the Louisville area. But let's head north. This is a isolated line of some showers towards Spiceland, Knightstown, Greenfield, New Pal, all the way down to about Brooklyn. Then we got some other showers filling in to that area. Now let's go ahead. We are on red mode. This is for Wednesday a.m. through Thursday a.m. So it's gonna last for about 24 hours. This is going to be a line of showers and thunderstorms with possible 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So you need to find a way to get warnings if storms develop. Let's switch over to Storm Scan real quick, and let's take Storm Scan full. This is the excessive rainfall outlook, which has everybody basically in a level 5 risk, or not a level 5 risk, a 5% chance, which is very low for excess rainfall. But this is day 2. This is day 2 for tomorrow. There's a level 3 out of 5 for basically most of central Indiana. This does include Indianapolis, Muncie, Fort Wayne, Vincennes, Terre Haute. This basically includes everybody, but far southeastern parts of our coverage area, you're under a level 2 out of 5. Made threats are wind, which there is a 30% chance for damaging winds. It's going to be mainly a line threat where we could have some isolated pockets of damaging winds. Switch over to the hail. Hail is still a threat, but we're going to have to watch the hail threat, and I already showed you guys the flooding chance. Oh yeah, tornadoes. Tornadoes are there. I'm not gonna say it's high, but it's still there. We could have some isolated spin up tornadoes possible within the line. Now let's get over back to the presentation. Let's get over to the convective mode. This is what I think will happen. We're gonna be in a linear line with strong winds up to 80 mile an hour, hail up to about, I'm going to say severe hail. Isolated rotation cannot be ruled out. So we could have possible pockets of rotation producing possible tornadoes. Now, the wind damage scale. We could have winds of up to 60 to 70 further up, which can cause considerable damage. Then we'll go to 70 to 80 with significant damage. Then 80 plus will just be extreme damage. There will be straight debris everywhere. Which 80 plus is considered to be about a EF1 tornado, a weak EF1. So really, we need to be on alert for Wednesday, which we already have red mode in effect for tomorrow. This is what I think the severe threats are going to be. We have a 2 for the tornadoes, which possible spin ups are not out of the question. Winds up to 80 miles an hour. We're at a moderate for that. Hail is there, severe hail possible, and flooding. We could have about 0.25 to about an inch of rain. So then that could lead to street flooding. What I mean by severe hail, I mean to about nickel to tennis ball size hail. We could have, I'm not surprised if we have at least one or two with baseball size hail. I'm not going to say that's going to be likely. I'm going to say that's going to be possible, very possible, if we get baseball size hail. But I bet we could get from pea all the way to golf ball to possibly tennis ball if these storms produce a larger updraft. So precip chance we're gonna be at a 30% today, 70% for Wednesday, then 30% for Thursday. Now, I want to switch over to early morning futurecast real quick, which is timing out the rain. Sorry about that. So let's start it at about 9 o'clock. This is Monday. We have to use another model because the other one was not loading. So let's start it out. 8 o'clock on Tuesday, or 8 o'clock today. The storms are going to be off to the west. Could have some isolated pop-ups here in the metro. The first round will move through by about 4 o'clock. That will be out of here. That could re-strengthen by about 9 o'clock tomorrow. Then the main line starts to pull up within northwestern Indiana. I'm gonna say about 4 o'clock, then moving into the metro by about 8. So what I'm gonna say 4 o'clock to about 6 to 7 for northwestern Indiana. Central Indiana, we could get to 8 to 10 to possibly 11. Then it'll be all out of here by about 1 o'clock. So this is what I'm expecting, really, for those storms. Now, let's switch over to the humidity levels. Humidity is going to be a big threat, really. It's going to be at a moderate to about humid for the next couple of days. So we're going to have to watch that for possibly it's going to get hot. That's all I got to say. So tonight, 59 isolated showers and thunderstorms, wind southwest 3 to 6. Tomorrow, okay, this is wrong. I thought I did this, but let me pop up the real temperature map since it decided to not just pop up. So let me get up the other temperature map, which I was not expecting. Let me switch over to the Futurecast. It's gonna say Futurecast, but overall it's gonna be the temperature map. So basically upper 80s for highs. We're gonna hit 84 here in the metro, 85 in Lafayette, 84 down in Terre Haute, 84 Vincennes, 83 in, I think this is south of Bloomington. I have no idea what city that is. 81, 83 in Fishers, 83, 82 in Anderson. So middle to upper 80s, 90s are going to be possible off to the north and west towards the Chicago area. Now, tonight, temps up to the 70s, so 70 in the metro, 71 in Fishers, Noblesville, 71 in Bloomington, 72 Vincennes, 70 in Seymour, and in Bedford. Then tomorrow night, then we'll go to Wednesday morning. 84 in the metro, 85 in Terre Haute, 85 Bloomington, 86 in Columbus, 86 in Bedford as well. So let's switch back over to the model. But overall, this is right. The thing is saying, showers, strong to severe storms. That's right, but the temperature map is wrong, really. But 7-day forecast is actually right, which is a good thing. But 83 tomorrow with those thunderstorms. 86 on Wednesday. We're under red mode for severe storms. Thursday, possible chance for storms, high of 82. 87 on Friday. So this is where temps will start to climb. 91 on Saturday. So our first 90-degree day could be on Saturday. Then we're going to be on red mode for Sunday and Monday for temps above 90. Could go up to about 95 to 96 if it decides to. But let's switch back over to Storm Scan slash Storm Scope, basically. I don't know why it just said that. This is just a fail overall. This is just a fail of a live stream. But let's switch over to the regional map. The storms off to the south and west, these could be a threat. So what you see down here at Tulsa, Bartlesville, Tahlequah, this could be heading our way mainly, but overall just some showers off to the south and east of Indianapolis. Now, I want to see if I can get back up the model. I want to see if I can get any of the new data coming in, which I doubt I can. I want to see if I can. The models are down to about 6 to 20 frames. We might have to. Let's go to the European. Let me see if I can switch the Let me see if I can switch up FutureCast to the European model real quick. Let me do the data set. Let's look at the European model if we can even go to that model, which we can't. That's kind of wild. But let's use a model that we have not shown on air. Let's hop on here. But overall, let's get to Tulsa. Basically, some storms east of the Tulsa Metro, inside of Tulsa, Broken Arrow, and Claremore. We're just doing this. We're just doing U.S. coverage so I can get this model running. So yeah, we're gonna try to get this going. Got the model up, which is the European model. So sometimes the European model is wrong. Most it's a model, so we're gonna have to see. But let me switch over to the early morning futurecast. Let me switch it over here. I don't know why I turned off ads. I don't know why it's still showing. That's kind of wild. So hold on. Try to get that up. Try to get this back up. So let's time it out. This is 60. Let's time it out. So storms will be moving into parts of northwestern Indiana by about 2 o'clock. Those storms will continue moving east. Then it will start to dissipate as it continues moving east. This is a very kind of low range model. So really, that's the only thing that's wrong with this. It's a very low range model, which I gotta move this so y'all guys can see the time. So hold on. Let me do a little behind the scenes look. Yeah, we'll just pop that up. So let's time it back out. So storms will start to move in by about 8 o'clock. Those storms will continue to move east. We'll be moving into northwestern Indiana by about 2, then move out by Thursday morning. But let me see if I can switch over to early morning pinpoint Doppler, which is still tracking the rain off to the south and east. We got another shower just to the south and west of Cicero. So let me see if we have any questions up real quick before we end it here. Real quick, let me double check before we hop off. Let me double check real quick. Overall, no questions really I haven't gotten in, but really showers and storms. Main threats are going to be damaging winds. Hail is not out of the question, and basically just a severe threat. Derecho is possible. I'm not going to say it's all the way possible, but I'm going to say it's still there. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this live stream. I'll see you guys